computers and mainframes. Now, and coming to the characters C character set. Coming to C character set, we have several characters are used in the C language for developing the new programs and for compilation. Okay. Now C language we can uh, use uppercase letters, uppercase letters, A to Z, and lowercase letters, small a to z, and the digits 0 to 9, and a certain special characters such as we can use the rounded brackets, star symbol, and positive slash double quotes greater than, and some equal colons, semicolons, and these brackets, braces like brackets, and greater than symbol, reverse slash, and approximately symbol, semicolon, next to the power, cap symbol, next to minus, square brackets, and comma, question marks, dollar symbol, and ampersand symbol. Okay, etc. Such type of symbols can be used in the C character set. C also uses escape sequence characters such as uh, escape, se escape sequence characters such as slash b slash n and slash t to represent, these are represent the special conditions to represent special conditions such as backspace, new line, and horizontal tab, respectively. Okay. Now, next, keywords and identifier. Keywords and identifiers. Keywords and identifiers. There are certain reversed words called keywords. Sorry, certain reserved words. Those are called keywords that have predefined meaning in C. These keywords can be used for the intended purpose only. The standard keywords are auto, double, int, struct, that represents structure, break, else, long, switch, case, enum, register, type of, type, typed, next char, extern, return, union, constant, float, short, unsigned, continue, for, signed, void, default, default, go to, size of, volatile, next, do, if, while, nested if, static, scanf, it is. This kind of words are used as keywords and identifiers. Next, identifiers are the names given to variable, function, and array and consist of letters, digits, except that the first character must be a letter. Both upper and lowercase letters are permitted. The underscore character is also a valid character in identifiers. The following are some of the valid characters. For example, X basic, some underscore 2, names. Here hex is area, volume, volume, temperature, it is. These are the identifiers and names. We can give the titles for the variables. Okay, next coming to the constants. Constants. C has four types of constants are there. C has four types of constants. Four types of constants. They are, one is integer constant, and second one is float constant. It is also called floating point constant, and third one is character constant, and fourth one is string constant. First, you come to the integer constant. Integer constant. An integer constant is an integer value number. This is integer constant is an integer value number consisting of sequence of digits. These are again three types of integer, namely decimals, decimal, octal, and hexadecimal. Hexadecimal. Decimal integers, these are the decimal integers, consist of set of digits, that is 0 through 9, with minus or plus signs. These are the decimals 0 through 9 with minus or plus sign. Okay, example, for example, we can take 64 is the integer, minus 428, or 64298, or all these are the examples for the decimal integer. Now coming to the octal. Octal integers, an integer constant, it is a constant of any combination, any combination of digits from 0 to 7 with a leading 0. Some examples of these: 0, 31, 0, 452, 0, 524, and etc. Now coming to the hexadecimal, these are the integers, consists of digits 0 to 9, 0 to 9, to A to F preceded. Preceded by the characters OX or OX or small ox. Some example: OX3 or small ox 7F5. These are some common examples. Okay, we can write anything under these constraints. Okay, 2FD. Okay, this is about the integer constant. And the second type is real constants or floating point constants. Real constants are floating point constants. Floating point constant. A floating point constant is a base of 10 number. That is, a floating point constant is a base 10 number that contains either decimal point or an exponent. Some example: decimal point or an exponent. For example, for this value, a point decimal 0.0054 or 0.0096, or you can also 98653 or plus 28721. All these are the real values or float values. Now coming to the third type, character constants. Character constants. A single character enclosed in apostrophe, that is single quotation marks, is called a character constant. For example, that means any character constant you represent with the any English word or digits or numerical values are quoted in the single quotations. Those are called as character constants. Okay, for example, you can use the single quotes like this, and X and P 4 4F. We can also name PRAOU. This is also character constant whenever we are putting in the quotes. Next, string constant values. String constant. String constant. A sequence of characters enclosed in the. Okay, sorry. This is a string constant. Sorry. A sequence of characters. A sequence of characters enclosed in double quotes is called string constant. Example: hello, welcome. These are represented as suppose numerical values also. 1948. We can also include the August. Like this, you can include any characters, sequence of characters in double quotes that is represented as string constant. Now coming to the variables. Variables. These variables, a variable is a user-defined data. A user-defined data is called variable. The data is in the form of name, that may be anything, character or digit. That is a user-defined data name that may be used to store a data or value. Okay, you can note it anything. You can define A, B, C, D, anything. You can define a variable. Based on that, you can store the values or anything, text on that name. That is, a variable is a user-defined data name that may be used to store a data value. A variable may be take different values at different times during the program execution. These variables are taking the input values or output values during the execution. Some examples of the variables are average, temperature. You can take a temp and volume and a class type, class size. These are the variables. Now coming to the data types. C data types. C data type. C supports many data types. Different types of data types it can support. Okay. C supports
இந்த ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ்
many data types. With many types of data. The basic data type
ஆமா
that
உங்களுக்கு
is
கம்ப்யூட்டர்ல என்ன
string.
வந்து
That is, it is represented in the chart form. Primary data.
நான் கொடுத்துருக்காங்க தெரியல.
Primary data type. Then this may be integer type.
அந்த பொண்ணுக்கு பைத்தானே இல்ல అండి నాకు అవును నాకు పైథాన్ ఉంది జావా ఉంది రెండు.
Sir, otherwise disturbing, sir.
Type. This integer type again.
Sir, otherwise disturbing, sir.
Integer value. That is single signed type. Signed type is a int, short int, long int. Unsigned type. Unsigned int. Unsigned short type. Short int, sorry. Short int. Unsigned long int. Here the character type is signed character. It is signed char, unsigned char. Next, floating print types. When you coming to floating print type, that is the float value, double, long double. Okay, and coming to the size and range of data type. We are coming to the size of the data and its range. Size and range of data type. Here, type, its size in bits. Actually, we can represent in bits. And next, range. If you take the character type or signed character, it is the size is 8 bits. The range is 128 to 127, minus 128 to 127. Next, unsigned character. Unsigned char, it is 8, 0 to 255. Next.
Huh?
Integer or signed integer. Next, third one is integer or signed integer. It is the 16-bit size and the range minus 32,768 to 32,000. Hello. Now it is okay, voice. Now it is okay. Put the message if it is okay or not.
Otherwise
If it is
disturbing,
okay or
sir.
not, please revert back the message. Yeah. Then integer or signed integer, that is 16-bit data. That size is 16-bit, and its range is minus 32,768 to 32,767. And unsigned integer, it is also 16-bit, and it is 0 to 65,535. What is happening? Is it okay? Is it audible? Hello? Is it audible to you? Geetu K. Please reply back. Yes, okay, right. Now, that unsigned integer, it is the 16-bit data, and the range is 0 to 65,535. Next, start int or short. Short int or int. Now, this is also the same with previous one 8 bit data. It is 8 bit data minus 128 to 127, 128 to 127. Voice, voice, voice.
टाइम हो गया नहीं, क्लास खत्म ही नहीं होना। 15 जने हैं खाली, 150 बच्चों में से 15 जने।
Hello. Hello. Rakesh. Hello, Rakesh. Are anybody there? Yeah. Who is host? Who is host here?
हेलो।
Who is host here?
उसकी आवाज ही नहीं आ रही, बदली।
Now we have several types of data. Data types are there. They have the several ranges also are there. Now here I'm going to stop at short integer or integer 8 1 minus 128 to 127. Then take the signed short integer along with unsigned short integer. Unsigned short integer. Both will be 18-bit data. Uh, that range is 0 to 255. Next, long integer or signed long integer. It is the 32-bit data size, and 2 minus 2 147 438 648 2 plus 1 2 147 438 483. It is 483 647. Of course, it is the billions value. Okay. Now unsigned long data. Unsigned long integer, that is the 32-bit data, and 0 to 4294 067 295. Similarly, float, that is having 32-bit data. It is exponential function 3.4e 38 to 3.4e plus, here e minus, actually e minus, here the e plus 38. That is the range. Next, double 64-bit data, that is 1.7 e minus 308 to 1.7 plus 308. Next, long double 80. రాకేష్ చెప్పు, ఏంటి చేసాను అది మీరు మీ దగ్గర దానికి టైం అడిగినా నేను. సరే పర్లేదు, క్లోజ్ చేసేస్తాను. ఓకే, ఇదే లాస్ట్. త్రీ పాయింట్ ఫోర్ ఈ మైనస్ 49 32 to 3.4 e plus 49 32. Okay, these are the size and ranges of the data types. In the next week, we are going to discuss the declaration of variables, symbolic constants, and operations and expressions, library functions. Okay, we are going to see you next week. Thank you.
Hello.